everybody, Joe Grafeman here with the Squincher Outdoors team, and today is Friday, September 8th, and that means it's time for another Friday fishing report. So we're going to start off talking to you guys today about how the fishing has been these last few weeks. So right now, we've had some cool weather these past couple weeks, and the weather is getting down really cool at night, and we're starting to get in that fall time of year. And so what that's doing is it's starting to move those shad and those bait fish towards the back of the creeks. They're pushing them back there, and the fish are feeding on them. And that's pretty typical for this time of year. But one of the ways that we go back there and catch these fish in these shallow creeks and these shallow coves is we take a a topwater bait like a Livingston Lures Walking Boss, and we throw it at the schooling fish that we see back there feeding on the shad. And if you have a good sunny day like we have today, you can also go back in there and throw a crocodile muskrat on a gator lock jig head, which works fantastic this time of year. And you want to skip the docks. That's what you're wanting to do this time of year, is you're wanting to go back in these creeks. You want to find the docks that have the shad and bait fish around them. And you also want to find the docks that have the good shade. And you want to skip those docks and skip behind the docks, the fronts of the docks. That's the thing that you have to figure out when you get on the water, is what part of the dock they're positioned on. It could be the front side of the dock that has the swim platform, and it also could be, the back side where the cables are. So, that's just depending on the day where they're sitting, and that's what you need to figure out when you get on the water. The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the white bass fishing. I've been chasing those fish around quite a bit, and been having a lot of success lately. And I'm also offering guide trips for the white bass. And I had a trip the other day, and we probably caught 50 white bass. It was fantastic. They fight super, super hard. And the ways that we're targeting those fish are on the points right now. Generally, the white bass run normally starts in the backs of the creeks. You find them in the flats and in the the shallow coves and stuff. But due to all the water that's been running through the dam recently, those white bass have stayed on the points. So we're targeting the windy points that come out a long ways. There's really any flat point that comes out that has wind on it. We're targeting white bass there, and the baits we're using are a rooster tail. That's a great bait. And one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today, with the white bass, the rooster tail is a fantastic bait. It has been for years and years and years. But like I say, one of the companies that I work with, Livingston Lures, they've designed a Livingston Lures EBS spinner. Basically an inline spinner that's going to be released and coming out really, really soon in the future. So you're going to have that advantage. You're going to have the advantage of EBS technology inside of your bait, and it's going to call up those white bass to feed. And you're not going to want to miss out on that. So definitely check that out. Stay tuned for that to come in the future. I'll leave Livingston's information in the description below, and you guys can check that out also. So that pretty much wraps up, the fishing report for this week. The largemouth bass and the bass are in the backs of the creeks, and that's a good pattern all over the lake that we've been targeting. The white bass are starting to come up on the points like we've talked about, and moving on later into the month, you should start seeing those white bass move back in the coves, farther back, and they're biting really, really well. And another thing too we've been targeting is the crappie. The crappie fishing is great right now. Had a guide trip for those the other day and probably caught 40 of them. It was awesome. We've just been shooting docks near the main lake that have brush piles. Has been working really, really well. So that wraps up the fishing report for this week. I will leave my information right here, so definitely check it out if you guys want to get out in the water. Just give me a call and we'll work something out to get out there and put you guys on the fish. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about that's been key to my success this year is the Carbon Skin Fish Be Gone. This is a hand lotion that you apply on your hands, and it eliminates the odor. And one of the things that really helps with is eliminating odor. So when you come back, you fish all day, you don't want to smell bad, guys. You got a hot date that night or something. You need to get some of that Carbon Skin Fish Be Gone, and it truly will eliminate the scent on your hands, and you'll smell like a king. So, like I say, guys, that's it for this week. Stay tuned for more future videos, and definitely check me out if you guys want to get on the water, and we'll work something out to get out there and catch the big fish. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to notify you guys with all my future videos and everything that I post. And also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and a like, and comment what you want to see for future fishing reports and future videos. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you real soon.